Welcome into Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. 4th of July baseball coming at you. It's the Milwaukee Brewers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Today, our focus is on a team that's been absolutely tearing it up at the plate, Singy.
Yeah, you got that right, Boog. This lineup has been a nightmare for opposing pitchers, and everyone is contributing. Eager to see if that carries over to this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the mound here today, Zach Gallen. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Robin Yount, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Out towards right center field. Marte going after it. And there's one down. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. In the 6th spot for them in this one, Sal Frelick.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
That gets the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there are 2 outs. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Richie Sexson. In there with these, and it's 0-1. That's a little bit low.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Too high.
Just
ball.
Missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses, struck him out. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at bat. No score. This is Diamondbacks baseball on the show Southwest. Back here in the desert. And taking the ball for Milwaukee, Quinn Priester. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
That one lifted to left. Yelich should have this one. And a quick out, number 1. time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Corbin Carroll.
Big time speed here, Boog. A guy with just terrific wheels and an absolute nightmare for opposing pitchers when he's on base. I mean, players like this who have elite speed, it's like disruptive technology on the base paths. Man, can't wait to watch him run.
Luis Gonzalez
outside.
in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. Gonzalez went off for 2 homers in his last game. Outside low, and that's ball 2. Ground ball right side, and that one handled. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away.
Batting third, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Hey!
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We played an inning, no score. Back here at Chase Field, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Ryan Braun up now for the Brewers. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Nope.
Gallen, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. Here's a 1-1. Tap foul at the plate. Next offering is down low. Upstairs.
Ball 3.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at-bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
That one fouled off. No score here in the second.
Ball, that's outside.
Two now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric
Batting
stuff
six,
from the
right
jump.
fielder,
And there's just no
Sal
messing around
Freeland.
right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
2 down, bases empty. Next for the Brewers, Sal Freeland. There's the strike. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Two down, nobody on.
That's
Really
in.
good
Ball
take,
two.
especially with 2 strikes.
Two now. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We're back. This offense had been red hot lately, but not much cooking today, Singy.
Well, you give credit to the pitcher, but they do look a little off balance so far in this one. Dangerous lineup, so I expect they'll get it going here.
Yeah, that's fouled off. On the corner for a strike. Got him. 1 down.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Here's the 0-1. And that skips into dirt. Hit in the air, center field. Chorio settles underneath it. 2 away now.
Batting 6, catcher Gabriel
Moreno, the next to hit.
Nope. Hey!
Now and down on strikes, and that'll do it. We'll move to the third with no score. New inning getting started. This is Bryce Terang. Is racking up doubles like it's a hobby, part of quite a star-studded list, Singy.
Yeah, he's turning singles into doubles with quick turns and smart reads. Those gaps are his highways. 0 to 60 in a matter of seconds.
Foul ball there. Strike charts are a nightmare. He hits it everywhere. Really makes it tough for opposing defenses.
Yeah, and it's almost always with purpose.
Nope.
He just keeps
That's
making
inside.
things happen at the plate.
That's ball 2.
Three
Nope.
2 now.
That's inside.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Fastball for a strike.
Ball
Too
1.
close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Top of the third, no score. And there's a
Ball
ball.
3.
Excellent location right there. Flirted with the zone, tried to get in the chase.
And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. Still one challenge left for them. That's a good
Ball
at-bat
4.
right there. He was
Take it,
down
mate.
early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Next for Milwaukee, Quinn Priester.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just
That's a ball.
one hit in his last 5 games.
Man at first, one away.
Seems
That's ball
like
2.
it can be really hard at times for pitchers to throw the ball right down the middle. They're so used to working on the edges, but then you have a guy up like this. He can't hurt you. Just throw it down the middle.
That one catches the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch,
Nope.
most likely you
Outside.
roll into a double play.
Contreras, the base runner at first with 1 out. In the air, right field. Carroll coming on. He makes the grab.
Up next for Milwaukee, shortstop Robin Yount.
Now there's a bullet down the line. And it goes just foul. Oh, 1 now. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
The 0-2. Swings through it for the K. picks up strikeout number 7. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. No score. Back here in the desert as we go to the last of the third. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And a foul ball. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires to first.
No, he's down.
One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Ball.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Just missed. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. That one fouled off. Pitch misses, and the count is filled up. And that's ball 4.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Zach Gallen.
One gone, runner at first. Next to hit, Zach Gallen. Puts a bunt down. Sexton. Yount for one. Double play.
He's out.
What a twin killing to end the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 3 innings complete. We're tied 0-0. Back here at Chase Field, on to the fourth, Christian Yelich. Up now for the Brewers. Ripped to third. Arenado to first in time. One pitch and one out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ball inside. Yeah. Ball.
All tied up, top half of inning number 4. That missed by a lot. Ball 3. Fouled off. He was late. And he walked
Ball
him.
4.
A great back and forth and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
So next it's the Brewers cleanup hitter, Ryan Braun. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Tap foul at the plate. quick throw to first.
He's good.
And he's back in safely. Strike two. And there's a base hit to left. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
For Milwaukee, center fielder.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And there's a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Two on, one out.
That's out.
Swing and a miss. Him out. Strikeout number 8.
It becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Go ahead run on base. Sal Frelick getting ready to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. Two on, two outs. Fastball for a strike.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Two now. Good job to fight that one off. And it remains 2-2. Stays alive. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That's inside. Bryce Terang in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. Got him swinging for the K. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here in the desert, bottom four, Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Pavin Smith.
Check swing, but he went too far, and that is strike one. The other way, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Now let's see if they can put up the first one of the game.
Check swing called strike. Strike one.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and part of the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Man at second.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. The relay to second. He's in there.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. He's 0 for 1. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Traffic on the bases with one already in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
Ball, that's out.
The 2-1. Runner on the go again. Swinging a foul straight back. Runners on the corners. No outs. Double play ball to second. Yount for 1. And a run scores on the double play. This is Corbin Carroll. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Corbin Carroll.
This one smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot. His 11th of the year, and they add on. It's 3-0.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not getting over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
To the right side. What a stop. Throws from his knees. Nicely done for the out.
Proof right there of why he's a Gold Glover. Flash that leather around and make everybody excited. Nice job to end the inning.
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Brewers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Feels like almost every at-bat has gone full. They've worked a full count 6 different times, and that's the main reason his pitch count is so high right now.
That's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next,
only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long. And because they're getting a lot of base runners thanks to that patient approach, it means a lot of high-stress pitches on the mound. That adds up, and a lot of times it leads to even more location mistakes.
Ball 2.
That one fouled hard the other way. No question about this one. It's out of here. A 2-run blast. His 11th of the year, and they cut into the deficit.
No, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, it's such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
So now the pitcher for the Brewers, Quinn Priester. Hard liner. And there's one away. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Shortstop Robin Yount.
Movement in the bullpen for the Diamondbacks. A.J. Puck, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Thompson getting cranked up as well. 2 runs across in the inning, and we're at the top of the 5th. High fly ball lifted into the air right field. Out number 2.
Up next for Milwaukee, left fielder Christian
Yelich
Yelich.
stepping into the box now. Yelich, a former MVP, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Two down, nobody on. Back to the mound, he's got it. Tosses to first. Yelich is out. That's the 3rd out. Brewers move closer with this blast. Last half of the 5th coming up. You're watching Arizona Diamondbacks baseball on the show Southwest. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
Geraldo Perdomo.
Ball, that's low.
Well struck right field. Way back there. It's got a chance. And that's up onto the walkway and out of here. He leads the yard to right. His 9th homer of the year. And they add to the lead. It's 4-2.
I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Sexton. He steps on the bag. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
For the Diamondbacks, pitcher, Zach.
Torey Lovullo making a move for a new bat. Ildemaro Vargas.
Pretty surprised they're going with the pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
Hey!
One out, bases empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Ball 1. Ball, that's outside.
Jackknifes out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Got him swinging. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Pavin Smith digs in now. 1 for 2.
Hey! Ball 1.
High fly ball, right field. Freeland moving under it. Brings it in. And that is that. D-backs get 1 on the solo jack. We're through 5. This is Diamondbacks baseball on the show Southwest. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, A.J. Puck.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
That one's in there, and the count 1-2. Got it looked in. Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
Third baseman,
Ryan Braun now at the plate.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
0-1. That puts the corner. Braun thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. That knocks them down to one challenge left. The Brewers down by a pair, and we're in the top half of the sixth.
That's a ball.
Down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Marte. And there's two down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter. Yeah, I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at bat.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Two down, nobody on.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Here's a 1-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail it here 4-2.
Now pitching for
Back
Milwaukee,
now for the bottom of the sixth,
29.
and there's a new pitcher on the mound.
McGill.
Trevor McGill.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Here's the left fielder,
Leading off
Luis
for the
Gonzalez.
Diamondbacks, left fielder, Luis Gonzalez.
Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. 1 away.
Going to have a little more discipline in
Up
future
next
at bats.
for the
That pitch
Diamondbacks,
looked good,
second
but you can't hit it. It was just too
baseman,
high in the zone.
Marte.
You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. D.L. Hall, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Serpa also throwing. Way inside, gets out of the way. swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That one carrying. And it is out of here. Ketel Marte leaves the yard. His 26th of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 5-2. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Man, he just barely got that one out of here. You've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
One down. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Steve Finley. Hey! One. That one ripped but foul. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the sixth. Got him swinging.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Another run for Arizona with this bomb. It's now 5-2. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. There's a strike. And that one hit to first. He'll do it himself. And they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Hey! Turang wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one was indeed a strike. So they're now out of challenges.
Ball, that's high.
The Brewers trailing by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
This one in the air right field. It gets down a base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Up next for Milwaukee, catcher William Contreras.
And now it's William Contreras. He's already homered here in this one.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Step off, throw to first.
No, he's safe.
And he dives back in safely. Turang leads off first with 1 away. There goes the runner. Pitches
ball
low.
2.
Throw to second, and great jump
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Man at second. Top of the zone for a strike. And the count 2-1. Outside with a breaking ball. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate, so all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Luis Rengifo. A critical at bat in this game for him. And fouled off. One out. Runners at first and second. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
First and second, one out. Robin Yount will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. Late on that fastball. Two on, one out. Swing, and he popped it up. That's a base hit. The throw into second. They take the force out, and there's 2 away.
Wow, this is one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should. Seems like he just got a bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield was perfect to get the out.
Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. A.J. Puck won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Paul
the
Sewald
Diamondbacks.
taking over on the mound.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Two on, 2 outs. Hit on the ground to short. They limit the damage here. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 5-3.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Angel Serpa.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
You know, these D-backs, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
That one ripped. Takes it in for the out.
Speaking of those line drives, you can't get too discouraged when they don't drop in for you. It's important to remember that you pretty much did everything right, and that's just baseball sometimes.
That's in there. That's strike one.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
He swings and fouls one off. On the ground, right side. Turang over to first in time. 2 down.
Up next,
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1. And that one is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Nice grab. And the Diamondbacks down in order. And it remains 5-3. Back here at Chase Field, digging in, Richie Sexson.
Richie Sexson.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Ripped on a line to center. Finley on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Important first down to begin the 8th.
Third baseman, Ryan Braun.
Ball.
The Brewers trailing by 2, and we're at the top of the 8th. Grounds one to short. Perdomo handles, throws to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Up next,
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Center fielder Jackson Chourio.
Next for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Ball. That's down.
Seawald, 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
2 down, nobody on.
Outside. That's a ball.
Swing and a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Yeah.
In the air to left center. And that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Brewers 3. You're watching Arizona Diamondbacks baseball on the show Southwest. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boo. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Fought off foul.
That's
Didn't get the
outside.
result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
And that one is lifted in the air. Freeland on the move to the alley. Brings it in, and there's one down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, first baseman Pavin Smith.
In the air, left field. Yelich gets under it, takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Angel Serpa will depart. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
So the
Milwaukee,
Brewers bring out a new pitcher from the pen, DL Hall.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Luis Gonzalez stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Off the
Ball,
mark
that's
there.
upstairs.
Ball one.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Brewers 3. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Taylor Clark.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Foul ball there.
That's
Tried
a
to
ball.
backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Ball.
And that drops in for a strike.
That's ball 3.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Milwaukee, catcher William Contreras.
Close one, doesn't get the call, and it's 1-0.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And that one fouled off. The D-backs trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the ninth. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Burnett's at the plate now, and that's strike one. The tying run at the plate. Strike on the inside corner. In the air, out towards left center. Makes the grab.
Up next for Milwaukee, shortstop Robin Yount.
So last chance for the Brewers. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Robin Yount. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And a foul ball. Terang off of first with 2 away. This could end it. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's got it. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks even this series up at a game apiece.
I always love playing 4th of July games at home. There's so much energy in the ballpark. The red, white, and blue everywhere. And when you get a win, you feel like you did something special. Now it's off to get showered and changed and enjoy these fireworks.